Hey everyone, Felipe here. So right now I'm in Lençóis, Chapada Diamantina here in Brazil. We just had a course here a couple of days ago. It was a course that lasted 4 days, and we planted a couple of agroforestry systems which are designed specifically for places with a severe dry season, which is our case here. We're not exactly in a semi-arid region, but we have about 800 to 900 millimeters of rain every year, and the rain is not evenly distributed throughout the year. Right? We have heavy rainfalls, intense rainfalls that happen in specific days, and then we have a long period without rain, so it's really badly distributed. So we use a system designed to capture as much moisture as possible, and we use drought resistant plants. As you can see here, we're using this Opuntia fig. This is it's called Opuntia cochonilifera, and it's a cactus, and it's edible both for us and for animals, so it's a very important plant for us here. And then we've got a consortium of short cycle plants, which are sesame, cassava, beans, specifically cowpeas. Yeah, it's cowpeas in English. It's a type of beans. So cassava, sesame, cowpea, pigeon pea, and castor beans. Right, so these are our short cycle plants, and we've got the Opuntia fig, which is a perennial crop, and we've got tree seeds which were sown here in the middle of this organic matter, as you can see. And I really wanted to show is the organization of the organic matter here. I'm going to lower the mobile so that you can take a good look at it. I'm putting it inside it so that you can take a nice look. You can see that it's a nice little amount of organic matter, organic material actually, because organic matter is already decomposed organic material. So, and you can see that we have it on both sides, so it's like a little nest that we produce in the middle. Maybe like this is better for you to see. And all the seeds are sown here, so they're really well protected from the sun and from heavy rainfall, and they're going to get a nice amount of moisture here. You can, if you take a look here, we already have a little sesame plant already sprouted, and it's really important to have a high, nice, it's like a nice, like a sausage, right? We have a nice amount of organic matter instead of having it spread out, right? It's high. This is because we want organic matter to decompose properly and not only dry out, right? So by doing that, by having it a nice amount, it's going to compose underneath, and it's going to keep moisture. If we had a thin layer, it would just dry out in the sun, and it would become dust. And like this, it's going to really keep a lot of moisture and decompose underneath, and that's going to create a nice environment for fungi and bacteria which will feed our plants, and that's what we want. So I wanted to show you this. This is a nice system for dry places, right? For semi-arid or subhumid regions, like we have here, about 800 to 900 millimeters of rain. And so let's organize our organic material properly. That makes all the difference in your system, because this is what we have to do. We have to manage resources accordingly to the attributes of that resource. So I organize it like this so that it will decompose properly, and it's the optimal way to organize it here in my region. It's going to benefit the plants, it's going to benefit the little seedlings, it's going to benefit the bacteria and the fungi in the soil. So that's it. So I wanted to share this with you. Keep on with us, and I thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you, that it will have a positive impact on your gardening life or on your farm life. And so this is Felipe Caltabiano for the Agroforestry Academy, signing out. Cheers.